good. Awesome. Keep it going. I'm not seeing anything. Be very safe.
All right, we're back. I accidentally logged into Bell for Freedom logged into her account on this phone. So I accidentally went live from Bell for Freedom's channel for about 30 seconds before I realized the error. So
How are you this afternoon? Are you safe?
So this is a different phone. Wow, this cop right here, the guy with the silver Ford, he checked this guy's ID. They haven't checked anybody's ID, but he's Asian, so you know he might not be from here, right? Everybody's suspect, exactly, so he fits the description. San Fernando and Van Nuys, the Air Unit Backup Supervisor. So it's still light out. The sun, I think, just went over the horizon. No, there's still a little bit of sun on that white wall back there. Code 4 in custody, San Fernando and Van Nuys. Call off the airship and.
Believe that? No way. It's like you're trying. Unless you were. Yeah, yeah. Nothing in there? No, we have like 3 of them. They're all safe. Oh, okay. Exactly. How are you?
Oh yeah, okay, so if you saw the update on the bomb that LAPD exploded in the neighborhood at 27th and San Pedro, the ATF, which now is, I guess, ATFE, Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, they are scouring the neighborhood and chalking the debris fields. They are literally, I mean, it looks like when there's like a fucking plane crash and they try to, you know, get every scrap to try to piece the plane together. I don't know if you've ever seen those plane reconstructions that they do. But somebody fucked up on a mega level. That news made Australia. Yeah, why wouldn't it? I actually don't think that that's. Oh, there's a cop pulling somebody over. I don't think that this has ever happened in the history of the United States.
How are you?
let alone the world. Thank you, John Q Public. We're in the San Fernando Valley. I don't even know. We're in the West Valley, so and anything west of the 405 all ties for last in my book. So, Agent 86, what's going on? There's some free couches across the way, you guys. Just saying. And a mattress. They're actually matching couches. And old school Casey Audits, what's going on, dude? Diana, what's going on? Happy birthday, Diana. It was Diana's birthday recently. Human Overlord. Bell for Freedom, the question is it hepatitis B or C? That's really the question. I could go get a swab of the couch. It's always B. Happy 4th of July weekend. For those of you outside the United States, this is our Independence Day tomorrow, so. So this is going to be an early night. We have plans to go down to Fullerton. It is the 10-year anniversary, I believe, of Kelly Thomas's execution by the Fullerton Police Department. So yeah, depending on how Denise feels. So if she's feeling under the weather, we're obviously not going to go down there. And because it's 4th of July, I'm going to be staying home and drugging the dogs for all of the fireworks in the neighborhood. So, and if you've ever been to North Hollywood, you know it's like Baghdad circa 2003, minus the jets. Atari DUI checkpoints are legal. They are determined by each state. So each state has its own rules, regulations, and Supreme Court cases. California has its own Supreme Court. Obviously, every state has its own. So that has been deemed legal. So.
How are you? Oh, great. You're probably wondering what's going on. Okay, so why did you
Yeah, we're going to be sedating the dogs with gabapentin for tomorrow.
Really? Oh, okay. Yeah. Are you familiar with
Floyd Schmecklin, there's some kind of network issue going on or something with my phone, so. We just decided to shut it off. because it winds up being a safety issue for us. So, how many milligrams, Johnny? I forget. I think they're. I think each of the gabapentins about 300.
All right. Have a good one.
And I think Poppy gets.
So well.
No, we have some that are in increments of 100. So I think Poppy gets about 100 or 200, and I think Sirius gets either 300 or 600. He's obviously 110 pounds, so. But I would start with a 100 milligram dose.
The drive itself. Is that ours? The drive itself. Wow. Hey, way to go, buddy. So you can find your lunch. Why ours?
Becky O, what's up? Paul R. Romer.
Oh my goodness.
I remember this moment.
Oh, the girl on the motorcycle is getting, either a girl or a guy, I can't tell. It's getting the finger check. Yeah, I think we might do 300 around 4 o'clock and then another. That's not, that's like a guy, it wasn't a chick. Belle would know too. So I think we do like a dose at 4 p.m. and then another one around 7. Because it gets dark. The fireworks really start about 9:30 p.m. local time here. Gary, no, see what's up. Yeah, Poppy's like 45 pounds or something ridiculous. Pit bulls are very dense. Well, there's already somebody in custody worse. Listen, everything is going to be fine this 4th of July as long as we don't call the bomb squad for anything. Johnny F.A.'s, thank you for the super chat. Poofkins J. Floofikins is currently ticked as close to me as he can get. He's typing cease and desist letters at 2 square miles. Yeah. Mark Lance, thank you very much for the super chat. I don't hear anywhere near as many fireworks here in the West Valley as North Hollywood. Yeah, Americans don't do well with banning stuff. Tyvon, what's up? Billy and the Kid. Dizzy Dallas, thank you very much for the super chat. It's great to be back. Yeah, last night the stream, the other phone, I don't know why, the other phone is doing incredibly poorly. Actually, I want to try something. I'm going to log into Bell's account on my other phone just as a test. I want to see how it does. So don't mind the notification that you're going to get. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I am going to go. I just went live on Bell's channel as well. I made some adjustments on that phone. We're in Reseda somewhere.
Yeah. Look, Wilson, how are you? Are you in park for second?
No notification yet. Yeah, it still shows that there's here. Oh, there's one person in on Bell's account. Still Buffy? Okay. No, I just want to know so that I can, when I call T-Mobile, I can tell them that it's device specific. So okay. It was just a little test. Thank you for your feedback.
As soon as possible, fulfill next suspect in 15344 Wine Downstream. Under comments, for transit 425 19901.
Oh, here we go. Hey, hey. Look who it is, the one, the only. The luscious Lucky Bear. We got two people out. Did the hubby just come from golfing, or I'm just busting balls. Dude, were you golfing?
I could have been.
I called your wife Luscious Lucky Bear on the live stream, so just so you know. So, Lucky Bear and Sub Crazy are here, in case you haven't figured that out already.
Okay, just want to go get the back.
Omar said I should pat her down for my safety. I don't.
Don't get excited.
It's
More cameras show up, and now they got all 4 cops working. They got them all like,
yeah.
instead of the one at a time thing.
Yeah. I don't know what the problem is with my phone. Like dude, this is a way better phone.
That's
This is the
Galaxy thing.
it's a S20. And it's been fine.
For what?
It was Bell's. I wouldn't have, because I don't like this phone. It does the tracking on the focus, especially at night. It's like, you know.
It's not as good as my light.
So yeah, we're planning on going down to Fullerton tomorrow, depending on how Denise Lynn feels. It starts around 1 o'clock. Hit the like button, everybody. The sun's almost over the horizon. You can see the sun on the hospital in Northridge. Is this Reseda or Northridge? Or right on?
Borderline.
Right on both?
Across the street is like Northridge Hospital.
Okay. So maybe we are in Northridge. I don't know. Plainview Doctor.
Terribly obvious.
I mean, I'm not gonna publish it. You know what I mean? Like,
But if somebody got a chance of watching your buffer video
yeah, I know.
for 42 seconds, hey, you got to 18 minutes. That was pretty good with all that buffing action.
I know. I usually once you stabilize it,
That's what I was hoping. Too,
you know,
but
because that's how it all. If there's, it doesn't have to redraw the wall. It only has to redraw the few things that are moving. But
technically, I think this is Northridge.
okay, yeah, I think we're Northridge. Yeah, what's it? Reseda
That's
and Roscoe.
Yeah.
We're on Roscoe and Reseda. R squared. It was weird. I saw a motorcycle cop parked over where that guy's walking the dog, which I didn't really understand.
Yeah, to catch people making a U-turn, jumping out of line.
Yeah, he did drive off once, but
That's the only thing I can think of motors on the opposite side, like they normally do.
I just wouldn't think anybody. I guess people fucking panic.
I mean, you can see the big sign on the other side.
Right. Here he comes. Now my question is, if you're coming south on Reseda, are there any signs?
I don't know. We didn't check.
You know,
We came from the 405.
right. Yeah, that's where I came.
Yeah.
That's where I came from also. So. I'm just putting out. Come see the full version of John's album. There's no modification. I'm giving
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm like, dude, cool. The ads don't care who watches them.
No. No.
All right. She's got to count to 30, and when she thinks 30 seconds is up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got to count to Mississippi 30 times? Is that optional test?
Yeah.
It's voluntary, right?
Yeah. I follow a couple of defense attorneys on TikTok too that have There's some fucked up shit on TikTok.
Algorithm the way it's
I've got 3 community steps.
I'm not on it, but I
No, because I said on that one, I'm like you were saying when we were going down the Twin Towers and they don't get headlights on. And I'm like, hey, when I was down there with Furry and Lucky, it was just like some East years ago, and there was like this young 18-year-old kid in the back and we were all blue and very tested. And I was like, you guys are about the law, are you? And I came walking up and we had like the biggest fucking shit on the face and I'm like, you guys are not the biggest phone in there and they think it's like for sexual.
because of the word.
Yes. Well, I also get a lot of bootlickers.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's wearing shower shoes.
Topless, as some people call it. They picked the busiest street though.
Yeah, it's.
26.41.
I'm always fascinated with the amount of faces that I don't recognize. I don't recognize this guy. I see this guy. That's my babysitter usually right there. I've seen her. Maybe. This guy's at almost every one of them. So that's a detective. That little asterisk underneath the chevrons. Uh-oh. It's see me. It's SV. What's up, dude? Is that your bionic arm? What is that?
That diabetes.
Diabetes?
Yeah, I got diabetes.
That's an autometer. It's half brand.
Tells me what my blood sugar is.
Really? Wow, dude.
Got support again.
And you have a pump too, automatic pump. You gotta be really fucked up to get one of them. I had a friend of mine. She's like, oh, you have to get really ill in order to qualify for one of those. Like you have to like die a couple of times.
This saved my life.
Yeah.
Get it set up right.
Well, or God forbid, because they'll think you're drunk and not obeying. I mean, you've seen how many videos have we seen with strokes and diabetes?
And they don't have the proper signage. And I made that right turn, and all of a sudden it's right there. They didn't give
There
me
was
an
nothing on
opportunity.
Reseda coming down from.
I made a right turn.
Okay, so there's one.
Yeah, 'cause there's
On the other
signage.
There's
side,
one
maybe.
east. There's one east on Roscoe, but
Coming westbound, there's signage. Coming south on Reseda,
yeah.
nope. Not surprised. Yeah, and there's
yeah, I don't know why she has.
sitting across the street.
Yeah, that makes sense because that would make sense because if you came down on either side of Reseda, either north or south, and headed westbound,
You're not going to know.
Nope.
No. They saturated their signs coming westbound.
No, we're on Roscoe and Reseda or so. Yeah, she does have a backpack on still. So no, they are not required to tell you that this is voluntary testing. I don't think I've ever seen anybody politely or not politely decline.
I can't wait for them to try me so that I can decline.
No, let's not get.
But we're not trying to test that. Hey, lucky that
Right.
there's a rooster across the street for your footage. Wild chicken in Northridge.
You ever been to Kauai? I think there's more wild chickens on Kauai than there are people. Like seriously, there.
Oh, there's 2 of them. Not to take away from our lineup.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll get that B-roll for you. Don't worry. Let me zoom in.
All right, so the sun is gone over the horizon here, so we're going into twilight, as civil twilight, as the aviators. And a pork chop. If you guys haven't subscribed to Andy Pork Chop's channel, Superstar, what's up? Kevin Houlet, what's up? Yeah, so News Now Fresno, the 1-year suspension is tied to the implied consent, and it's only a violation if your testing is refused after being arrested. So after you're arrested, you should probably say yes, or you lose your license for a year, guaranteed. But all of this, you are building the case for the state against you. This is all voluntary. No, John Q. Public, I didn't hear that. Listen, I understand that, okay, too many sheep willing to submit to tyranny. Listen, you guys don't understand. When you're standing with a guy with a gun, and actually a dozen guys with guns, a reasonable person would fucking comply if you don't know the law. Look, the bigger problem is, why don't we know the law? That is the bigger question here. We're at Roscoe and Reseda. So yeah, those chevrons with the little asterisk or whatever means detective. I learned that on the sergeant. But in hindsight, when I rewatched it, I was like, sergeant. She was like, detective. I was like, what? What? Yeah. But I didn't hear it at the time. But I looked it up.
This lady just pulled over without the seatbelt on. The guy just said, oh, when they see it, they don't care. That's the biggest part.
Yeah, a lot of no front license plates. Like there's no front license plate on this Tesla coming through.
But it's a Tesla, so they're above the law.
Yeah. Have you seen the videos of the Tesla with the AI and fucking scanning everything? Like it has a box around every parked car. And,
I drove one. Wow.
I drove one years ago. They didn't have what they have now. So I mean, it's probably evolving every 90 days.
Those Model 3s.
Yeah.
With the updated software and all this stuff. And it's very different than
that engine braking. Depending on the setting, you don't even have to use your brakes
at all. At all. And if you take your foot off the gas too soon, the car will stop.
Right. Well, but there is a setting on that to do like a hard, like,
oh yeah.
So it doesn't.
Well, yeah, that too. But like literally, if you took your foot off, like thinking you're gonna coast in a normal car,
yeah,
cut it in 75% off.
Exactly, Bell. They'll do as many tests to make them fail.
Lucky bear ball.
Dude, who's that chicken? No, you didn't.
I did saw it. I saw you standing next to the trailer.
Right.
Yeah. Is that the lobotomist with gun this time?
Lobotomist.
Or was
She
it
does
the
lobotomies?
Is it the genealogist? I couldn't tell. Or is that the lobotomist? Did I spell it right?
Right.
For all those people who need that?
Right, with a PH.
Yeah.
That's like the Brits that spell pedophile with the AE combined with it. I don't even know, what is that? What is that character that has an A and E combined?
Ring the bell for the spelling bee now. Ding. I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
She was not happy, dude. If you got a truck, dude, we'll get that couch.
That's true.
It's a match. It's a matching set, bro. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm gonna go down on the far end here, so. All right, hold on. I got to tighten something down. That's what she said.
Not that you want a long sleeve.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm getting the stink eye from a couple of people. ABC, what's up? George Daly, what's up? Michelle Markham, what's up? Michael Trethaway. What PC do they have to stop each driver? It's a random checkpoint is the PC. DJ Plast, no, they, you know what's in the cooler? Yeah, there's a kidney in the cooler, so they're going to be doing a transplant. Sassy girl, what's up? Turo man, what's going on? I don't know who this creepy woman is here, dressed in all black with the shield and the gun, but she's creepy as fuck. She's lurking, peeking her head out the, yep. Yeah, there's signs. Just on Roscoe, not on Reseda Boulevard. So the Roscoe right here, what we're on, is an east-west. Coke, this is a DUI checkpoint in San Fernando Valley. Yeah, we're gonna be auctioning off a new kidney for the 4th of July. And one of them has snacks and one has a kidney in it, so. John Hermans, welcome. We are at a DUI checkpoint in the San Fernando Valley. Who's this creeper in the all black with the not badged? See her? Yeah. Oh, she's giving me the fucking stink eye.
Yeah, I was asking what
Kim Sims.
their medical training was and all that.
Yeah, what'd they say? Zero.
They're all trained when it comes to knowing about IFib and diabetes. And what to look
Right.
for. Yeah, I was getting the BS lines.
Yeah, they do a driver's license check as well, so. It's gonna get warm in that trailer. Look at that, you guys. She doesn't know how to close the door, so. Tapatio's Copwatch, what's up, dude? Look at that, and just like that, you guys, the Los Angeles Police Department creates privacy.
You just lift up the hook and that closes it.
Yeah, that's some complicated.
Yeah.
Everybody go and sub to Tapatio's Copwatch. He and I shared a back seat over in Phoenix. It didn't get sexual, but there was some heavy petting. No eye contact though, so
According to some presidents, it doesn't
right.
count.
Please define the word the.
Mandatory breath or blood test. That's the. You get your driver's license, that's the test you agree to take. That's a mandatory one. The one you did right there is the religious test. And then after we're done, we'll have it here.
So there you have it, kids. So she's asking about her rights after she's been arrested, even though all of these tests were voluntary. Oh, we had a nice, pretty sunset in the background. Oh, 0.12. Somebody said that in the chat, so somebody's got to be on your stream too. Oh, did you? Okay. I know, it did look like she passed her test, didn't it? So, you know what she just did, you guys? She just created the state versus whatever her last name is. She just gave them all the evidence that they're going to need for their prosecution of her. Right, now she is required, well no, she isn't required, but if she does, now that she's arrested, they go to a, not the portable breathalyzer, but one that is hard mounted in the trailer that is admissible in court. The hand breathalyzer is not admissible in court for its variations and fluctuations. So, oh, she works for the LA County Courthouse. So, exactly, Somerset. The hand one just gives probable cause. So, or they can do a blood test. I don't know if they have a phlebotomist. That one woman in the gray and white striped shirt, she's got a clipboard. She's marking how many cars total come through. So we have 2 in custody currently. So if you refuse after you're arrested, you lose your driver's license for 1 year. It is implied consent. It is in the fine print when you get your driver's license. She counts cars for, I don't know, they're just like an actuary, so they can, how many cars came through, if there were 1,500 cars, but there were 4 arrests, or... they don't really pick which cars to test. I mean, during the pandemic when it was slow, they pretty much had everybody come through. Thank you, RV Hopper. It's a portable courtroom, yeah. Andrew Dorch, she was allegedly driving drunk, so. Okay, Sab Crazy and Lucky Bear. Have they hit 1,000 subs yet? Can somebody tell me? And if not, why not? Can't you just say, I refuse the sobriety test, just take me to the breathalyzer? No, you don't. You can refuse all of these field sobriety tests of touch your nose and the heel toe and all that horseshit. That is all voluntary. They will not tell you that. So that's what Sap Crazy's at 690. Brian Lee, what's up? Linda, G-Roy, Judd is here, Long Jim, John Belcher, why is she facing the wall? I don't know. Kevin Houlet. Ross Kahn is here. Exactly, Billy the Kid. Rule number 1, never talk to cops. Rule number 2, never admit to drinking. Rule number 3, refer to rule number 1. Alex, what's up? So what you're saying is you can refuse and they let you go? That's a really good question. I've never actually witnessed anybody refuse the field sobriety tests. News Now Fresno is our resident expert. I will defer to him. I don't know. I've never witnessed it. Jamie Toron. That is a really good question, Manilo. If somebody knows the answer to that, would you... He's reading her this... Anastasia Worthington. He's reading her the thing that if she doesn't... If they suspect you're drunk and you just do the breathalyzer, I wouldn't do any of the tests. Why on earth would you do any test that would create the state's evidence against you? Ivan the Terrible, I don't think they can arrest you for refusing the field sobriety tests. They can, actually, because it happened in Mr. Checkpoint in Santa Monica. He sued them and won $70,000 because he was completely sober. Exactly, DJ. Yeah, this woman in the black is fucking bizarre. I don't know who the fuck she is. She looks like a waiter, but she's wearing a fucking gun and a badge. Yeah, D-Notch, you can do that. And just remember, if police ever ask you to exit the vehicle, you have to exit the vehicle. There's already I don't know if it's Supreme Court case law, but it is superior courts have ruled that if the officer deems for officer safety, you have to exit the vehicle. Also, the people that are like, you have to tell me what you pulled me over for, no, they actually don't. So the people that wind up getting fucking ripped out of their cars because they want to double down on that, you really have to know what the fuck you're doing. When you exercise rights, that's kind of how that works. Refusing a field sobriety test is not a violation of any law, but it will sure get the cop interested in trying to get you to incriminate yourself in other ways. Well said. Shemp Howard, what's up? Ajith, what's up? Two Wheels. Exactly, she's going to her waitressing job after this. Yeah, if a police officer tells you to get out of the vehicle, you need to get out of the vehicle. But listen, you guys can do whatever you want. Melanie Dennis, what's up? Thank you, Fashe. Refusing to say why you pulled over and refusing to identify as how they bait obstruction charges. Don't fall for it. Yep. Yeah, they just bait people into that. Great point. Yes, Zach, I am not condoning drinking and driving here, dude. That's not. James Freeman is also live. Fuck that motherfucker. Oh no, we all love James Freeman. Hello everybody, it's James Freeman. I still don't know why so many people think we sound alike.
That's fucked up.
Okay, hippie, keep walking. Keep walking, stoner. How about you mind your own fucking business? Listen, I'm not sure if James is gay, but he is a good kisser. So I will just put that out there, James Freeman. Oh, absolutely, dirty old man. They'll publicly shame you and. Yeah, I saw that, Sab. He had something about pigs on there. You did drink an awful lot of pineapple juice? They're putting her mask on her. How compassionate. You bond out, or you don't, she's not going down to fucking Linwood, right? I mean, I don't know.
Now they're ruining her holiday.
All right, so you're at 690 subs?
Something like that.
How about Lucky?
950.
950. All right, Lucky Bear's at 950, you guys. Let's throw her to the 1K marker for 4th of July weekend. So it's still, was about 78 degrees? It's still pretty warm.
It's nice. We're rocking the shorts tonight. Nearly 80.
Almost 80 degrees. Thank you, Jeremy. There you go. There's Lucky Bears. So these women are taking breaks here with the clipboard and uh-oh. Phone is overheating a little. I don't even know how that's possible. Just checking the GoPro battery. No, they don't get hot at night, bro. I mean, that's another reason why I don't like this phone. It doesn't have the thermal regulation Which that's got to be one of the biggest nightmares of designing a mobile phone is the thermal regulation to be able to dissipate the heat off.
The heat transpires.
Yeah. Yeah, so those ladies are taking turns in there with the clipboard. Chi-Town, no, if you refuse a field sobriety test, you can still get arrested here. Mr. Checkpoint got arrested with 0.0 on the breathalyzer when he got, and he sued and won $70,000 and then became an activist.
Yeah.
So.
This guy's script. Are you at park for safety? He's killing it.
Yeah, I know.
How am I gonna get your door unlocked?
Nick, I think there's been some bootlickers in here. I'm not sure. They don't really matter to me, so.
I've been following you long enough to keep my distance safely too.
Let me know where it was all the way around.
Like at the other one at Fundraiser?
Yeah.
It's kind of, you gotta know where to be.
Yeah, that little cul-de-sac that ends there. That's where they.
You have to look ahead of time.
Yeah. Ruby, you think the waitress is flirting with you? Nah, she's
Bill's got the scanner.
she's bizarre.
You got it.
I don't. She's got it.
Because I'm not listening to podcasts. But sometimes
I usually listen to the
yeah,
IG channel, nice lab. You're not gonna get a voice
this
there.
lady almost looks like that lady with the Tacoma last time. Is she
The
the
creeper?
owner of the, yeah, the creeper. Is she the owner of the pickup truck? I think I should go look in the neighborhood and see if I find her.
Right, no, the cars are right here.
Oh, I'll just walk down the street.
Yeah, no, go check out the.
Let's go see if we find a white Tacoma.
Yeah. So Sap Crazy just came from the country club. Dude, I had shorts like that, and the guy that was best man at my wedding was like, he started calling me Peppermint Patty, and I was like, you got me. You know what I mean? You're fucking. I know. What's up from Needles? What's up, dude? Probably a little cooler here. The West Valley's a lot hotter. I think the hottest city in the area is Woodland Hills. It'll be 95 in North Hollywood, and it'll be like 107 in Woodland Hills. Is Panorama's bad?
Alright, well, now there's a bunch of people in there, so I'll look, unless you want an obvious one.
Nice,
Oh, okay.
nice and loud, lady. Just how I like it. How hot is too hot for daytime weather? It depends. I lived in the desert for about 1.5 years. You actually get used to it after a while. I mean, but you do feel every degree above 110. Where's the light illuminating the footpath? There are lights built into the side of the trailer. There are 2 lights. Do I have AC? In my car or at my place?
You can't live in the valley without it.
Yeah, no, you have to have. And the humidity. Dude, there was no June gloom, man. It went fucking straight to that fucking monsoon shit.
Whenever you see this in the 10 years ago.
Right. It usually gets this humid in August, the end of July or August, and then you get all of those thunderstorms out in Phoenix and in New Mexico. I saw a TikTok of a flash flood in New Mexico. I think it was recent, and it went from nothing to overflowing the bridge within about 5 minutes. You heard a lot of people in LA don't have AC at home. That is incorrect. Listen, if you live at the beach, I had a buddy that lived a couple of blocks in Redondo from the beach. He didn't have heat or air conditioning. There were fireplaces in the house.
Yeah, if you live by the beach, you're okay.
Direct D in Mesa, the cops called 15 cops and a helicopter for backup for cameras. Yeah, absolutely. No, that was in New Mexico, was this 5-minute flood. There was a TikTok of it. Well, there's another guy. That guy in the red shirt is in there on the machine now, so. Tapatíos. So this woman works for LA County, so yeah, I think there's definitely some weather manipulation going on. They have her on speakerphone with her family. Somebody's cooking barbecue. I smell some lighter fluid, charcoal. So if you guys are brand new to the channel, press the 1 button so we can welcome you. If you've been on the channel for a little while, but you've never really been in one of the live streams, press 2 so we can say hi. And all of LAPD that are watching, it's just that easy. This is how easy it is to ignore me and not say anything. The female sergeant said hi as I walked past earlier. I said hi back. All right, here we come. Jeremy B, Alan, Vance, Armando Flores, Steven, Diane Mason, March Sadness. You must live in Seattle. Joshua, Rock the Boat. Les Moore, Caveman, what's up? Young Barkley, Spencer C, Sailor Moon, Stuntman. Welcome, welcome, Mr. Blue Sky, John Morrow. Welcome, everybody. They called 15 officers and a helicopter that were doing nothing to come and stand and do nothing and then go back doing nothing again. Absolutely, but what happened is they get to now create overtime and increase their budget for next year because Big T, what's going on? Dan Enge Woodworking, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a lot of fun in the chat here. I'm going to be, once this is done, I'm going to call it because Denise and I are trying to get to Fullerton tomorrow and I need to get up early. Early means before 12 noon. Oh, is there somebody else here? Michelle DeVries, there is I think it's the 10-year anniversary of the execution of I'm blanking on his name. You know what? You know what's really sad? When you can't recall the names of the people executed by the police, because there's so many of them. Redheaded guy. Fuck up. I did a lot of drugs. Kelly Thomas. Thank you very much. So he was. He had some fairly severe mental illness. Police tased, beat. You could the photograph of his lying in the bed. He was almost unrecognizable what the police did to him. And he kept yelling, I'm sorry, and calling out for his dad. His dad was law enforcement. His dad is like the biggest advocate now for his fucking dead son and is livid over law enforcement. So we're going to try to make it to Fullerton tomorrow about 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. What? Yeah, they're not that bad here, man. North Hollywood is. Yeah. Say what?
Are they drawing blood right here?
I don't know. I don't think this cop is a phlebotomist. I mean, they don't they have a dedicated phlebotomist for that? Danny Dash is coming down drunk on his bicycle. Good luck. They'll DUI you on that shit. All right, so both people are being patted down, which means that they're probably going to be transported. At least they have a female officer patting down the female. Spencer, yeah, this is a DUI checkpoint in the valley. You better have a bicycle license like they do in New Jersey with those black kids that with their bikes were registered with the city. I forget what town that was in Jersey. It was down by the shore. I don't know where Detective Winters is. I think he's underneath your bed, Mike Jones. Are women officers allowed to pat down a man? I don't think they ever do. I don't know. He did a full.
I thought that was the guy who
The tie-dye? No, the tie-dye guy? No, that tie-dye guy walked past with him and he was like, that's fucked up. And I was like, no, that's a different guy. The guy, I know. The senior guy was by stopping not those religious homeless.
So that guy was the tie-dye.
I don't know. But Sap said something to that effect. Yeah, the guy at the tie-dye is back. I don't know if he's, what side he's on. Sab's gonna go taste the liver with some fava beans.
Look at that porky pig guy.
With some fava beans and Chianti. So the guy in the red has a mobile phone to his ear.
That was definitely the same guy. Okay, that's not him. The guy under the tree who walked up.
Oh, right.
He gave him that name, so he changed his name in the chat. So he came back because we're in the valley.
Okay.
But no, we don't know who the porky pig guy is. He like flipped you off the first time, right?
Yeah, he's just like, that's fucked up.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what he said. That's what he said to the cops too when we were back here. But then when he said that to you, he said it in your camera too. I was like, he doesn't know.
He might be angry at everybody.
We're not together. But he doesn't know. And then he just went by again with his camera out recording.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Good.
He thinks he's slick.
Good. We'll take.
Oh, we had to go to the liquor store first to get his.
We'll take bootlicker footage. Ah, her parents are here.
Yeah, this is.
Here's the woman's parents.
What did they say?
Dude, I was like, who the fuck is Lemonade? And I'm like, I'm the one that gave him the fucking name.
That's why he told me. He goes, I'm the guy who gave my name. I was like,
Well, he gave me a lemonade up at the McDonald's
I
at the
know,
standoff.
yeah.
So I mean,
And then we saw him the other time.
which is like the worst thing that you should drink in 100-degree weather is sugar.
He was totally trying to comatose.
I know.
Oh, he's gonna be hanging out with Engine 7 RA.
Yeah.
We'll just hook him up with some lemonade.
Exactly, Linda. They're blocking the sidewalk.
So currently, Lemonade Audits is picking the brain of the motor officer over there, telling him how his actions aren't enough for the whole department. It's tainted.
Is he filming it though?
Yeah, he's got his camera in front
Okay.
of him. They're in the dark. His lighting is terrible.
I know, dude.
I was gonna
That's why I'm
stand
like,
there
dude, use their lighting.
I was
dude.
gonna
It's
stand
like-
there with my flashlight.
That's like the GoPros are horrible at low light.
But this light is great
Yeah.
for the GoPro. I love it.
Yeah.
Thanks, LAPD.
Tuck Police, if you guys haven't subscribed to Tuck Police Suck, please do.
I mean, I could turn on my light. Will they like that? You have yours on?
I got a new one. My other one broke in Phoenix.
Oh shit! Because it overheated.
No, it fucking fell. I was tethered with the phone in there, and some guy's like, "Hey, Johnny 50, what's up?" And I went to go greet him and fucking ripped the fucking camera because I didn't have the sticks. I just had it on like a transformer. You know what I mean? Like a little block that was
just resting.
And so I went to go say hi and ripped the whole fucking camera, and it fell. And, I mean, it's a $20.
Right. This light is nothing. It's just rechargeable.
Yeah.
Last 2 weeks. Oh, there you go, Ferrari. Yeah. Genesis.
Roscon, I can't go. Can't play no more tonight. Much love, all you. Have a beautiful weekend. Thank you very much, Roscon, for the super chat. Well, Sarah Tay, you had me at tethered. I was tethered in the sexiest way possible, Sarah Tay. I did a belly button reveal too. Not by choice. I'm just so fat now with the pandemic that all my shirts are belly shirts now.
Hey, these are Dickie shorts. They just happen to have golf pattern on them. Okay?
Dude, I was
I
telling
know Bell's
Lucky Bear.
Bell's hating on it.
No,
now.
I was telling Lucky Bear that I had a pair of shorts kind of like that, and my friend called me, who was the best man at my wedding, he called me fucking Peppermint Patty for like fucking 10 years.
Yeah, whatever. Call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Yeah.
And if I'm invited, I'll show up to drink free booze. Don't worry.
All right, so this is where all the action is, guys. So we got the guy in the red.
Whatever.
Yeah, I got a Thunder shirt for the dog also. It does work. Denise Lynn.
Yeah, I need my fashion consultant.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a fashion intervention on Sup Crazy. So any gay men in the chat or queer eye for the straight guy. Lung shot. Who wants to be Thunder buddies? You want lung shot? Do you want to share a Thunder shirt with somebody? It is today's Saturday, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's Saturday night. It's Saturday night, Lung shot. You could share a Thunder shirt. Press 5 if you want to share a Thunder shirt with Lung shot. He is a bear. He's a lot of hair. Pepper Brooks -5. Steve-O says Steve-O is in. Johnny F. Face, thank you. Gucci fanny pack for the win. Butch. We're Van Nuys and Reseda and Roscoe. And then Reseda or Northridge, I'm not sure. Denise Lynn is asking if you got them in Costco.
Did I get mine at Costco?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. I'd have to go home and check that.
Dude, don't tell him not to ID, dude. Don't.
No, you don't need to do it.
What? He's gonna run him for warrants, dude.
No ID.
What's he trying to? You guys trying to take his car? Okay. Then he does need to check the license, but he is gonna run him for warrants too, right? But they love to ask you for fucking shit, and we all have channels where we're live on YouTube right now. And
You guys know if you give it test by any chance?
oh, of course he did. The field sobriety tests are voluntary, dude. They won't tell you that though, dude.
You took one?
Yeah.
You guys have it on video? You can purchase that for me?
No, I'll give it to you, but he did. He was, you know what I mean? But if you notice, none of the cops are wearing their body cameras. Because a good defense attorney would want to have that. This fucking woman over here, she fucking nailed her field sobriety test. The one on that. But she accepted to take the breathalyzer. I mean, dude, I'm 54 years old. I didn't know this shit 4 years ago. Because we've never been taught this shit.
Gotta go to the bar.
So anyway, the guy in the red shirt, his homies are here to pick up his car, which that's what good friends do. Yeah, the gabapentin works really well on our dogs. We've used the doggy downers that you get from the vet that makes their eyes look fucking bizarre as shit. That was a fucking 90-minute more.
That was a good battery.
Almost 2 hours. That's why I shoot 1080 and not 4K.
Not okay, yeah.
4K is 20 minutes.
You shoot this and letting everybody watch it at 4K. Well, I mean, you have to have a 4K, your signal has to be good, everything has to be fine. You know, when I watch anything, even if I'm watching it on your website, maybe I can watch it in 4K, but do you even post it there in 4K?
No, because I don't shoot it in 4K for this fucking reason. So I don't have to be tethered to a fucking...
That way you don't have that battery.
Yeah, because it becomes
People aren't watching it
a
now.
liability. So the GoPro battery just crapped out after an hour 50 minutes. He's still talking over to the fucking cop. He's still...
He's schmoozing them up.
Lemonade Audits is over there fucking... Oh, also when they bulge up like that?
Oh yeah.
Because they'll fucking explode.
Oh yeah. As soon as they start to bulge, you get this way. Yeah, I wonder who that woman with the black shirt and the face of stink eye is. She looks...
I've never seen anybody dressed like that. You know what I mean? Like she looks like she's a fucking, you know, we're gonna Bennigan's at TJ Fridays.
Right. She looks like she's the manager. Or the bar manager.
All right, so there they go. They are being transported to Van Nuys jail.
They're saving gas. They might transport them together.
Yeah. They can play grab ass in the back seat.
Right.
So I'd be curious if they give people the courtesy of calling, of using your lifeline to have somebody call and come get your vehicle, or if that's because there's cameras here. You know what I mean? I'd be curious to know if that's...
It might be a combination.
Yeah, there was another guy arrested earlier too during the daylight. I wonder if Cherry Garcia is going to come back.
That'd be...
This saying this is a city-sponsored DUI checkpoint is actually federally. Denise, I think Bell can walk you through the gabapentin dosage. So, good thing LAPD doesn't test for illegal performance-enhancing drugs. Officer MMA over there. So once this line here fills up, they wave the cars on. That's the quote-unquote randomness of the checkpoint.
How are you this evening? Doing good? Good. Are you parked for safety?
She blew 3 times, Lucky Bear. Sounds like they picked the fucking best one for them. I mean, not that police lie or anything. This is where the white noise generators come in.
Oh, really? How come you know? How come you know? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Stanford prison experiment needed to be shut down within like 2 or 3 days, if even that. It got out of control. Yeah, I can see the focus going in and out, but especially in the car with the windshield that fucks up the autofocus. Yeah. You guys have your channels monetized, or no? You need 1,000.
I mean, I signed up.
Yeah, I mean, I signed up. That or channel.
I was like, oh, I want to get 1,000 subscribers. So I was like, here's $20. Go buy the song. So I went and looked at it to like, yes, but they're not. And they said one song about 56 hours. That are still on there. So sometimes YouTube will scrub and but they're So what's up? You got some footage of motorcycle cop?
Yeah, and of course, like, it was parked too far from the curb.
Oh, you're over 18 inches. Did you get your measuring stick out to show it to her?
He actually measured it, and he said, "You're right, I am."
Yeah, because the gray is 18 inches. That's it. Good call.
Dude, I never knew why the bus stops were fucking concrete until you started sitting, like if you sit right at Roscoe where all the 18-wheelers come by the fucking brewery, and it's just fucking divoted in from the fucking 18-wheelers. Well, when it's 140-degree asphalt in the summertime and you put that much weight on them. Yeah, they're completely fucking, some worse than others. The 10 freeway out through Tucson is the same. It's fucking. Yeah, and so that's why if you look at all the bus stops, they're concrete to not. Which and then also something was weird was if you notice on the 101 through the valley, under any of the underpasses or bridges, they have concrete now that they put in a year or two ago.
But they're cooler already.
No, I don't know why. I mean, and I'm just one of those fucking Discovery Channel fucking nerds. You know what I mean?
Figure it out. Wow, this person, I mean, if they can't get in the queue and they almost curve.
Okay, so they're doing some traffic.
No, not when she was going. They actually.
She did well. The guy in the red shirt didn't.
No, yeah.
They had her blow.
Yeah. She blew 3 times.
Maybe that's what it was. But they gave her the option, and she wanted to have her blood drawn.
Yeah. I'll have my blood drawn, especially if you don't have a fucking phlebotomist here.
Well, she asked if I was recording. I said yes. She goes, "Can you please turn it off?" I said, "No, it's for your protection." She goes, "Oh, okay." And if something happens, you're trying to do it.
Yeah, and that's when their fucking head explodes. Oh, that person's on the side. They're not here to make. No, because people are embarrassed.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's
we're here to flatter them.
Well, then no, they also think that we work for the police, and that we're trying to, you know.
Yeah, that's what Captain Skittles thought. He thought we were.
Who's that? Cherry Garcia?
Yeah. But it was that Michelada Bud Light can in his back pocket.
Right. Was it an open beer in his back pocket?
So,
Okay.
Oh, we just got it in the corner. He's trying to get past.
All right.
Yeah, walk past the DUI checkpoint and then I'll give you payment. That would be pretty bold. Wouldn't be the first time though, I'm sure.
What's up, man? Hey, you guys aren't going to call the bomb squad out here, are you at all?
I hope not.
Come on. You know those guys, they're never going to hear the end of that, right?
We're looking for new folks right now.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Wow, that was good footage you had. Look what they did to that truck.
Now,
I was watching TikTok. There was a guy who was just riding through the street and stopped the neighborhood, and he was showing the street, the apartment building, the alleyway.
put gas in the generator.
Now, you can from the alley.
Oh, so just for clarification, there was a press conference from an ATF agent and a couple of high-ranking LAPD yesterday, or maybe today. I didn't know yesterday, and they said that that lid that blew off. I had said that it was 2 blocks away. They said that it was 3 to 4 blocks away. They finally found the lid.
The guy? Yeah, he just went in reverse.
Which
Right
guy?
in front of you, the Honda.
Oh yeah.
He took his foot off the brake and started going backwards. I think we might got another one.
Yeah, I think we got somebody here.
Oh, wow. All right.
Hey boss, who's the plainclothes chick who looks like a waitress in there with the gun? Not plainclothes, but the black pants and she looks like a waitress,
But-
but with a badge and a gun and.
Oh, yeah. She works in the detective area.
Okay.
So she's
I've just never seen anybody dressed like that.
Yeah,
I'm just curious.
That's an authorized uniform as well, yes.
Okay. That you can buy at a thrift store.
I know.
You got to throw in a sewing machine on the name on it.
He said that's an approved uniform. So that woman is a detective.
Hey, how are you? All right.
Okay, this is fun.
Good evening to you. How are you? How's things going this evening? Oh, I can't complain.
Yeah, this cop's always been cool with me. This guy, this lead cop that's out of frame. Don't talk to me, and you're not gonna. This won't happen. It's a real sense of emotion.
It's amazing how that works, isn't it?
Yeah, there's plenty that I haven't seen. Oh my God, it's Detective Winter's old lady. Narnia, yeah, I mean I think that crime scene down there with that bomb squad truck's going to be there for a fucking week. But like I said, I mean the ATF was going through and chalking. I mean, it look. You guys ever seen those when they put the trajectories and they put the little string to see where the gun was to where the bullet went? Cujo, sit. Where you're like, holy shit, like they're going to all of these lengths, and I'm like, that's all for show. That is all for show. They fucked up so bad. I don't know what happened, but they fucked up. Just when you thought Bomb Squad had some street cred, you know what I mean?
So much for that.
Uh-oh. This old lady. He's gonna have to shoot her. I'm a lifeguard at an old folks home. I mostly wear booty shorts and rollerblades. Alcan, nobody's been charged yet, right? Other than the 20-something kid. Coben, we're in Northridge or Reseda. Somewhere west of the 405, all ties for last. So I don't really differentiate once we go west of the 405. It's just It's all bad. Yeah, it did go off like a directional charge. Yeah, we're gonna charge that dog with 415.
Oh, yeah, that was a 415 canine.
Absolutely.
Disorderly conduct. What's the code for that?
Same thing. 415. PC 415. Disturbing the peace. There's a couple of different subdivisions, but
Does it help if you call 911 to know the code so that they can direct you how fast?
right. Well, I've called CHP before, and I'll be like, oh, there's somebody swerving in the number 1 lane, and they're like, sir, what's the number? You know, but I understand they have to get clarification, because I actually heard some police say that the 1 lane being the curb lane, and I'm like, no, dude, the 1 lane starts at the fucking median and goes to the right. Like,
So is the carpool lane?
yeah, number whatever's on that concrete median is number 1. And then you get out by Pasadena by Lake Street on the 210 there. There's fucking 8 lanes wide.
17 lanes across the double sided, yeah. You can count the exits.
Was the catalytic converter safe after your explosion? That's a good, I don't know. The Priuses are the ones that they're really going after, the catalytic converters. They're worth about $3 grand or something fucking ridiculous. Uh-oh. He's following the finger.
Said copy, spit the pill back up, and looked at her like, bitch, this ain't happening.
Put it,
I told her peanut butter.
yeah, put peanut butter. Yeah, I open my dog's mouth. I fucking push that shit, and there is no, it is not, and then rub their throat. It is not a, you know.
I mean, it's tough. We don't feed our dogs much people food, so they get peanut butter.
Yeah.
All they do is they're talking about peanut butter.
My God, Fache.
The dogs are smart enough, they can figure it out.
G-Ray, yeah, that was a really poor safety radius that they set up. Did you see how casually everybody was sitting around with their dogs? And I mean, they were from here to the fucking couch from that fucking truck, and they were just like,
Off and off.
you're just like, no, they were just all sitting around like, oh, this is gonna be cool. Everybody's jockeying for position.
Yeah, people are lining up to get the best.
I'm
shot.
surprised nobody got fucked. I'm surprised.
I'm surprised there were no fatalities. That was amazing.
No, but this gal in the chat, she commented on a sub, and I was like, you have to go make that its own set. She said the deaf interpreter at the LAPD press conference was for everybody that was there, because they all lost their fucking hearing. That's why.
You sure they weren't wearing 3M earplugs? Like the military? They're really good.
Right. Yeah, so much for officer safety. I mean, 10 of the 17 were first responders.
No, but I know you heard because you commented about how the press conference, he said officer safety was his first priority.
Oh, right, yeah.
Not the civilians.
No, yeah. We need to get the officers.
Safety was the first priority.
Right.
Because I thought their job was to protect and serve the public.
Well, they got to take care of their. I mean, it's. I think the argument is like your mask first, and then the oxygen mask on. I mean, you know what I mean? I think that's.
But that's not what the car says. The car says to protect and serve.
Right. They just don't clarify on whom.
Stickers for free.
On whom or what the priority is.
Our protection or our safety is not 100%.
So what are we paying for?
Them the
closer.
Who?
How are you?
Their version. Right, yeah.
not ours.
Which laws? The Sesame Street laws? Because they're out in Sesame Street, or the sidewalk laws? We're over here in safety.
Well, it's obviously theirs because how many auditors have been hemmed up for being on the sidewalk and still got arrested?
Plenty of time.
Disturbing the peace.
renting out the movies. The movie theater's all just over back.
But every time I've ever come here, when it's dark, right when it's just getting dark, there's always a bunch of people here, and I'm like, dude, they got these people in daylight hours, you know? And what do they get? 3 already, or 4? Or?
And to you to be safe.
Fireworks going off. They're not 11 o'clock. Fireworks.
Well, they're gonna have these all week.
Minnesota Newshound, why wouldn't they test one out? That's a really good question. If they had 30 of those Coke-sized cans, why not? And, well, and a lot of people chimed in and said, why did they just submerge them in water? Which, again, I'm not a fucking bomb expert, so, but I mean, obviously.
If you watch Mythbusters.
What?
On Discovery Channel.
Right. No. Why was that on?
They showed about shooting into water, blowing bombs on things, showed everything, science and theories on how to.
Okay. And what water will make it inert? Like
a little bit. Why do they test bombs in the ocean?
The Mexico Gulf Stream, so I need the water
well,
and a Gulf Stream gas leak.
yeah. Today with the fire on the water. Yeah. Yeah. Chat. Did you guys see the Gulf of Mexico? There was an underwater explosion. There was fire on top of the ocean in the middle of the ocean. They had fire ships spraying water on a fire in the middle of the ocean. Mods, if you could post a link to that. The ocean was on fire. Yeah, they are stopping a lot of vehicles. It's actually a surprisingly slow traffic night tonight, I will.
How are you? You okay? Report for safety.
Yeah, but we have, you know, but people want to MF solar and wind, but we'll set the ocean on fire.
No big deal.
What was that Deep Horizon one? How long did that one fucking leak? Like 6 months? But fuck solar and wind or you know.
One in Santa Barbara ruptured in 10 years ago, or a week and a half or something. The one in Goleta.
Yeah, I don't know if I remember that.
So there was an oil spill in Santa Barbara County, off the Ventura coast at one point. That company had to pay all kinds of money. Because, you know, California.
Yeah.
Oh, they shut it down. It stopped.
No. Yeah.
They had to mess with their ratio. They were bringing them all in.
Yeah.
They gave them the front of the line. Oh, you gotta let some more cars pass.
Yeah. Cream City News, Balloon Knot, 420, thank you. So go sub to Sab Crazy and Lucky Bear. I did see the Mythbusters where the guy was driving in a convertible, and they were seeing if he could drive fast enough that no rain would get into the car.
That thing?
Did you see that one?
No.
And they put that paper that as soon as it gets wet, it changes. It's like a purple, but as soon as it gets wet, it's like super dark.
Color
You know, like
change,
you can really tell it got wet. And
Acid test
it was
whatever.
pretty, yeah, it was, but they covered the entire back seat with it in a convertible and had him doing like 80 and had a rain machine. And it worked. Like there was like a pressure wave or something that.
I watched the one about drafting behind a pickup truck or behind semi-trucks.
Right.
And you do get better gas mileage the closer you get to the semi-truck.
Until you crash into it.
How close do you want to get to the back end of the
Right.
semi-truck?
If you can't see my mirrors, I can't see you. Right.
You know,
I
it's
mean.
a fine balancing act. Of drafting, playing NASCAR and efficiency. But the other one I saw them do was the bullets in the water. So it is true that if you dive into a swimming pool and somebody's shooting at you, the bullets won't go through the water. James Bond is fake, where the bullets dive to the bottom of the ocean. Cinematography is an amazing tool.
Right. Well, also in James Bond stuff, with what a lot of people don't realize, and I think I've talked about this in the chat, is back in the old James Bond, they would do what's called day for night. And so they would have this, so if you don't, I never knew this until I took an astronomy class in college, that the sun and the moon are pretty much the same size in the sky. They're like the size of a quarter. And so if you film at the beach and you underexpose it by 2 stops, you put a blue filter on it, it looks like and you say it's nighttime, that's not the sun, that's the fucking moon. And you've got day for night. They don't do that anymore because they have to hire all of these guys bringing in millions of dollars worth of lighting that they,
It's an industry that's built on
right. There's an entire, right. And those huge fucking balloons that they fucking, but back in the 60s, man, that was, they did that shit all the time. And it, you make it blue and underexpose it and say it's nighttime and nobody questioned that shit.
Oh, exactly.
Did Mythbusters also do throwing a match into a tub of gasoline versus?
Because it wasn't hot enough to actually ignite the gas.
No, it's the fumes of gasoline that are fucking deadly. That ignite. But you can fucking flick a match into like a tub of gasoline and it'll just go out.
Right. No, I think
I've seen that somewhere. I mean, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, we got Punisher. Nothing looks more like a. It looks like a contractor.
Couldn't do it.
Johnny F. Face is. I thought I was a mind of useless information. Fucking Johnny F. Face has me fucking beat, hands down. Day for Night, dude. They didn't do it just in the. I mean, that was some James Bond shit in the '60s. Those were major feature films. Not that they didn't do it in B movies in the '80s. Don't get me wrong. It's a great budget way to not have to bring in. Are they playing games again? With their scanner volume?
Yep.
It's a pretty loud scanner.
Cop was doing that before when she was standing there next to me, thinking I'm live or something, just trying to steal it. I turned it up all the way, and then she gets on her cell phone and texts, and it's too loud for her to concentrate on her text message, and she has to turn it down. I was like, oh, so sad. I probably texted one of the other officers in line over there talking about it, too. Didn't want to call her out. That was what they were doing when we saw Sasaki, remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. So, just FYI, guys, they'll turn the radios up. I don't know why they're doing it now, because we've been good kids for 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 20 minutes. they'll turn the radios up really loud so that you have to yell in order to have a normal conversation, and then they will arrest you for PC 415, which is disorderly conduct, disturbing the peace. Fuck Bell for Freedom. Actually, I think isn't Pollo Loco on the corner?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Pollo Loco way more than, I mean, not the Del Taco or Taco Bell. I like Del Taco better than Taco Bell. Have you tried the fucking fresh guac and chips? Oh.
They'll make some good stuff.
Dude, okay, chat. I think we talked about this on the last live stream. I could be wrong. Jack in the Box, croissant bites, chocolate croissant bites.
I was this many days old when I learned, but go on, please.
Deep fried. Yes, I don't know if it's a limited thing though. So it is ridiculous.
Nobody's
Those.
commenting on that.
It takes a while. It's like 7-second delay.
Oh.
And then when they type, then it's another 7-second delay. So it, like, so. Making you hangry?
Yeah, angry.
You got some spider web on your right right side? Like underneath the tree, like, yeah.
Thank you.
You got some nature hanging on to you.
McRib, Poly 540. Somebody ban. No, I'm just kidding. Ban. You're banned. McRibs were the best. Poly 540. I used to like you. I used to like you, dude. No pork or cows were harmed in the making of the McRib sandwich. That came from the number 4 plastic, recycled plastic. Jack in the Box is a fast food restaurant.
It doesn't have another name, it's only in the Western states.
No. That's Hardee's versus
Right, but the Jack in the
Carl's
Box
Jr.
Jack in the Box is still only in the Western
Right.
states, but only as Jack in the Box.
Right, just like Hellman's and Best Food mayonnaise.
Yeah, those are split.
But it's the same jingle,
The label is different.
not by much.
Yeah, just the letters.
Right, yeah. That's,
I went to school for marketing.
Okay,
It's not that much.
dude, have you seen the Sweet James
Yeah.
video? And it looks just like a fucking Entenmann's package, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same font,
It looks like the
it's
donut.
blue.
It looks like my donut box.
Right, no, it's a fucking white label.
Billboard here.
Somebody post a link on Google Images for Sweet James. Actually, he's a lawyer. He's a lawyer. Actually, we saw Sweet James billboards in fucking Phoenix. I was like, this guy's a traitor. Like, you're not getting Sweet James. You're getting somebody that works. You gotta fucking. It's like those VCA vets. You're like a corporate vet. Like, dude, yeah.
I haven't shown you this yet, but
Lucky Bear, my sister used to be manager. Tacos literally came frozen with the meat already inside. Oh my god.
Can I press that?
Fantastic. Jimmy Olsen. Superman.
When you look up online and then you can just
Johnny F. Face, thank you for the super chat. Jack in the Box was out of croissant bites the night you mentioned them. I may or may not have burned it to the ground. I do think the Genesis has called in some bomb threats on a few Wendy's in the Midwest. I don't want to completely throw her under the bus, but I think there's been a few on bad nights.
And not for nearly finding a finger in her chili.
Yeah. No, the barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
You remember that story? The finger in the chili that turned out to be a roommate's finger.
Oh, right, the finger in the chili. I forgot about that.
That's old.
It's male,
The McRib with Wendy's barbecue sauce. Exactly, Dilbert.
The one with McDonald's, the lady had the
hot coffee.
Yes.
Genesis. Okay, Genesis. When did the formulation change? Because there's got to be some hoarders somewhere.
Somebody on eBay will sell or something.
No, you know what I mean? Like, depending on the expiration date, which is probably 2050, because it's just chemicals. So there's got to be a hoarder somewhere, Genesis, of somebody like a crazy cat lady with shit stacked to the fucking ceiling, that has the original barbecue sauce. Just saying. She says she doesn't want any. She's getting all like food snob now.
Well, Boomer's talking about putting sauce on a McRib.
Yeah.
I don't know what he said. Bogey sauce.
He says nobody disses McRibs and gets away with it.
Yeah,
Dude, is it okay? Is the McRib, is it supposed to be pork or beef? I'm guessing pork.
I think it's like a cheese slice where it's a beef, pork product, pork prepared product.
Like lips and assholes?
He's got them. It's Velveeta cheese fries.
I don't know.
Is the McRib pork?
In the can? You mean in the can? The canned cheese?
The brick? Is the brick of Velveeta actually cheese?
What's Spam?
Spam is meat in the can.
What kind of meat?
Who knows?
It ain't sardines, I'll tell you that.
I am surprised at the volume for 4th of July weekend of the amount of people that are responsible and getting designated drivers or Ubers or.
Yeah, we don't have them all lined up here on the sidewalk.
All right.
Nobody in the last half hour.
Nobody left.
An hour.
It's 9:30 and it went dark at 8:30.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know, 2.5 hours on this battery. We got a good double lung full of some diesel exhaust. That took 6 months off all our lives.
I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna wrap it up in a little bit here, but
I think I'll point a local call. They want to order.
Lemonade Audits. Dude, he was like, oh, Lemonade Audits is the other guy. And I'm like, who the fuck is Lemonade Audits? And he's like, dude, you coined the fucking... I'm like,
I took the name and
I
I
know.
ran with it.
I'm impressed with the little volume of people that have been brought to secondary.
The apprehensions, yeah.
Midnight is still young.
Yeah, what time is it?
9:30.
Okay, so Pollo Loco will still be open.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's not like drunken like the other places that will be open 24 hours or at least till 2.
Not the 24-hour subway.
Googly Eyes is a closet McRib fan. Johnny F.A., thank you very much. My client would like to make clear that his previous statement was a parody and could not reasonably be taken seriously. Best Poofkins, J. Floofigans, attorney at law. James French, no, nobody. Have you guys tried the chocolate croissants? I'm like, don't tell me that after I've gained 40 pounds in the pandemic. You know what I mean? They shouldn't call it COVID-19. They should call it COVID-40.
We need to try these chocolate croissant mix.
Oh, dude, they are even a day old. I mean, they're deep fried, so they've got that crispy, but even a day old. Oh no, absolutely, dude. The chocolate doesn't re-solidify. Maybe if you put them in the refrigerator, but
What's it called? The air fryer.
this is a DUI checkpoint, Chrissy Ramsey. Oh, there go the roosters. There aren't those confused roosters?
Were they just making noise?
Yeah, they were doing the cock-a-doodle-doo across the street. Polyglots, I'm here with Sab Crazy and Lucky Bear. And Lemonade Audits was here earlier. And then we had some angry guy with a tie-dye that walked past twice, MFing me and the police. So he was just angry at society and government.
Actually, sir, had a picture of Porky Pig on the front.
He said something about pigs on the back.
Said, I'm big on the pig. But he was MFing the cop.
I'll play a little bit closer to that time.
Okay, I'll wrap it up before then. We're gonna wind it down here in a little bit. Lucky Bear, do you have any cyber coupons?
I have paper coupons in my car.
Okay, no. Belt for Freedom. Do you want to text me what you want? This guy's wearing a Lakers shirt in this vehicle. And it's a brother. Christy, no, they only have these on the weekends, and they're at different locations, and they have to advertise them in advance. And yeah, exactly, no food truck. All right, guys, I think we're going to wrap this up. I think this was a success, and I think a lot of people did not drink and drive thus far. It's still early on the weekend, but okay. So next question: is Monday a legal holiday because 4th of July lands on a Sunday? Yeah. All right, that's the rule. Like if it, okay.
There's only a few.
That's how it's declared.
Right. Okay. I just wanted.
Does that mean we're going out on Monday?
Well, no, I just want to know if my landlord cashed the check on Monday. That's.
He's not, I mean, he could
Yeah.
try.
No, the banks.
He could try, but no.
Yeah.
Except they let you take pictures.
But it's still a profit.
Yeah.
ACH.
We're taking off. Thanks for having us. Appreciate it. Appreciate your being cordial and not engaging with like which is not what some of the other checkpoints do. I'm like, listen, if you don't,
I'm not the other people.
I know. But I'm like, dude, if you don't engage, it's really amazing. There's no collision that takes place if you don't start being stupid on camera. So it's a real simple equation that some people haven't figured out yet.
I'm smart. I'm a woman.
Exactly. So I was actually surprised with the lack of people even brought to secondary here tonight. I mean, I thought 4th of July, I figured there'd be far more people, but just shows that people are maybe doing the right thing and getting
Doing the right thing.
yeah.
Well, we gotta start somewhere, right?
Yeah, we are going to street race when we leave here. Do you? I mean,
Well,
you know,
which direction's best? Go that way.
where is that? But aren't there motorcycle officers over that way, or?
I don't care.
We gotta get. Listen, I say we get a mile and then we street race.
Where you do it is on Topanga.
On Topanga, like
Topanga's been like a racetrack.
way up by the 118 or down.
Yeah, I mean anywhere like north of Roscoe. So yeah,
Okay.
straight down to Topanga and go north, and you should be good.
Okay.
You'll find lots of friends.
Well, I'm in a Prius and they're on scooters, so I mean I think it's gonna be like an O.J. Simpson low speed chase. Right? I mean, listen, we're still competitive as shit with each other, but I just think it'll definitely be under 35 miles an hour.
There'll be a lot of shit talking, but not many most of it.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right. Well, you
All right.
guys be safe. Okay?
Tell me your name.
I am Sergeant Whittemore.
Sergeant Whittemore. And serial number?
314.
31474. Thank you very much. Thanks for being cool. Awesome. And just FYI, I don't know, is there somebody's got their mailing address in their car up there. I don't know. Plainview Doctrine on their passenger seat. So I'm not going to publish any of that, but I'm just saying that it's obvious that they're police vehicles, and it says "see me out." You know what I mean? Like,
All right. Thanks for not putting that out
Yeah.
there.
As I like to say, all cops live in either Sini or Santa Clarita, and they drive pickup trucks. That's a pretty good. It's a pretty good, starter for.
Statistician, but
Right.
it's got a high level.
Right. Yeah, but high level of probability.
Yeah.
So.
Level of confidence in those statements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right,
And
have a safe Fourth,
yeah,
okay?
you have a safe 4th as well.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. There you go, Sergeant Whittemore. Did you guys?
This one pulled over in the middle of the street.
I don't know. So there you heard it. Sergeant Whittemore. She said hi to me when I first rolled up here, and I said hi back.
And it started in State Park.
Right, and nobody else talked to me all night, and there was no collision. There was no verbal collision that took place, other than me and Sab Crazy, which was off camera. But I mean that and we may fist fight once the cameras go off. But I mean, don't it's just Saturday night. We're just kind of boys being boys. Yeah. So we are going to leave and go to Pollo Loco, and thank everybody for being here.
Make sure to send your PayPals to
Yeah.
support the dinner.
Yeah. And you guys got PayPals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
More for you to cover.
yeah. Yeah. Awesome, you guys. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow in Fullerton. So, depending on how Denise Lynn's feeling, because Belle needs to stay with the dogs for 4th of July and keep them sedated and encased in white noise.
Medicated.
In white noise and
Right.
in a enclosed room.
Yeah.
So.
In the safety closet.
Yeah.
The safe room.
So yeah, anybody that says this is an anti-cop channel, it is not. We happen to see some really bad cops, and they get showcased. Here comes a nice. Check this out. Check this out. Look at this. Thank you, Politov. I don't know if that thing could get any lower. Seriously, that thing is, I'm not even kidding you, that thing is 1.5 inches off the ground.
I don't think the blue lights are in but rolling into
That is 1.5 inches off the ground. I'm not even kidding you. So thanks everybody. We will hopefully see you tomorrow at the Kelly Thomas thing. Gino, thank you very much. $24.99 super chat. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I love you guys, and we'll see you next time we're live.